What is going on, everybody? It's Alex back with another video. So today we are back playing Forza Horizon 3, and I want to do another price point builds video. So we've done a couple in the past. You know, I made a Supra, I made all kinds of cars. So make sure to check those out on my channel. And today I believe we have a $100,000 build. So just to quickly go over the rules again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a car at a certain price point. So we're gonna go to the auto show and then separate it by value, and there'll be, like, I think the category, it'll be $100,000 plus dollar car, and then the next one will be $150,000. So I need to buy a car that is in that range between $100,000 and $150,000, and then I'm allowed to upgrade it until it reaches the next class. So for example, the total price with the car and upgrades cannot exceed $150,000. So we're getting up to pretty expensive cars. I'm curious to see what cars are actually in this category, and I'm curious to see what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna sort it. Value, head over. Okay, so I was right. So 100,000 to 150,000. So all these cars I can buy from. Quickly, we're just gonna go over all the cars and see what I'm looking at. So, I mean, the Rally Fighter is really cool, but I don't know. Q50, that's really cool, but I don't think there's a lot of modifications. I'm very into, like, tuning and modifying and stuff, so I like taking more normal cars and then modifying it a lot. So the Range Rover, no. The Charger, probably not. I'm a little disappointed so far. Oh, I actually really do like the KTM Crossbow. That's one of my favorite track toys. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna let you know right now, this is gonna be the car that I use. I love GTR, so this is probably gonna be what it is. But we're gonna keep looking. Actually, the Ariel Atom V8 is another, that is probably my favorite track toy. But you can't really modify it too much, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Camaro, beautiful, but no. Actually, the STI, I like that a lot. F-Type is awesome, but I couldn't modify it. Z06. Same thing, we're getting into the nice cars where it's like you don't really want to modify it too much. M5s are dope. H1's nice. You actually could modify the Mustang a lot. I really like the M6 Coupes. Those are awesome. Got a ZR1. I actually saw a ZR1 today on the way to class. Ooh, okay, the Ultima. Ow, that's actually not nearly as expensive as I thought. Now, let me know if you guys know the answer, but are Ultimas kit cars? Because I've seen one in person, I talked about it, and I think they're able to get through, like, certain regulations and stuff because you build the car yourself. I'm not sure. Make sure let me know if you know, because I'm pretty sure this is a car where, like, you can choose engines to put in and stuff, so it's like an LS engine or something like that. So I'm curious to see what you guys know. Bel Air, no. We got the 2017 GTR, so I would definitely choose the older GTR. I'm not sure what, I think it's a 2012 GTR in this game, just because you can do the wide body kits and everything, and I think it was like 110 grand or so, so we'll have a lot of money to work with. M4 GTS, that's actually really dope. The Viper, that's really dope. Wow, we're already in the Ferraris. i8. Ooh, okay, so Black Series. I love the C63 Black Series, but again, I mean, GTR is gonna win it, and now we're in the 150,000. Okay, why is the slower one more expensive? Interesting. Okay, never mind. So obviously, I told you at the beginning, we're gonna go grab the GTR. I already have a couple, but we're gonna make a third one. So we're gonna grab this car and see what we can do to it. So one thing, I know I mentioned it in my last video, but I know not everybody watches all of my videos, so I want to make another comment on it. I recently I upgraded my recording software, and a lot of things have changed. All of the settings have changed and everything. So let me know how everything looks. I can tell my face cam is a lot more clear already with the settings, but if the volume is weird, if anything looks weird, make sure to let me know as soon as possible so I can fix it, because I really want to upgrade the quality rather than downgrade. But as far as I can tell, I think everything looks good, just some minor tweaking here and there. But here we go. So we're buying the GTR. And now, oh, I didn't actually see, how much was it? I didn't even look at that. That's very important. It was one of the cheaper cars, so I'm assuming like 110 maybe? We're gonna see, it should show us the value. We'll just hop right back into the auto show and see. Okay, get out of there. Okay, it'll be all the way, Nissan GTR. LM. And there we go. I just missed it. Okay. So right here. So 105. So I have $45,000 to play with. That should be plenty. So, okay, we're going to head over... Okay, come on. We're going to head over to upgrades, custom upgrades. So, first thing I want to do, first and foremost, is the body kit. Now, how much... Okay. So, I have $45,000 to play with. Very clearly, I'm doing that. Definitely not making it rear-wheel drive, not on a GTR. So, we're going aesthetically... I really like the ducktail spoilers the best on wide body GTRs. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't really like the crazy spoiler on this one. I like crazy spoilers in games, but not necessarily that one. And I have two of them with two GTRs already that have crazy spoilers. So I'm gonna leave it with this. See how that looks. We have to go... I'm going to go horizon. I'm going to go there. Front tire width. I'm just going to upgrade them. I'm going to go pretty wide on the back. I love the look of super wide tires, and especially when you can see like the meat of the wheels right there. That'll look really good. So, I'm trying to think what rims would actually look good on this. I always like those, but I don't want to use those. I want to use... I don't even know. No. I thought those would actually look pretty good. Maybe something... I want something like kind of unique. Something that you don't see a lot. These are actually... I actually really like those, and I would paint them a different color. So that's definitely a possibility right there. We're gonna... Ooh, see, I always like those. Those are really nice. See, I'm putting so much thought into it as if I'm like really getting this car, but that's clearly not happening. Okay, I actually really like these, so I'm gonna stick with these HREs. You can't go wrong with those, and that leaves 8,100 to work with. All right, that's not exactly a lot of money, but it is what. Okay, so I'm not gonna spend all that money on that. Ooh, maybe I should. Here, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna spend so much money on the tires, since this is based on just like aesthetics. See, that was 10 grand right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep dropping the price right here. So I am obviously gonna keep rims, and that brought the price way down. So that gives me a lot more performance upgrades. So I'm not necessarily building the best drivable car. I'm just building a really nice car for the price. So what I want to do, I'm not even gonna worry about the transmission right now. I'm not going to worry about the brakes just yet, but I definitely want race springs. I want to drop it down. I'm not going to worry about that. And I want to definitely upgrade the intake, which isn't too bad. Fuel system, obviously. I'm not going to mess with the ignition. Definitely exhaust, because obviously we're going to have a crazy exhaust system on it. So we're going to have that. Why not? I'll upgrade the camshaft. We still have a lot of money to play with. Valves. Race valves. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we're going to upgrade the pistons. Obviously, we're going to upgrade the turbos a lot, and that's going to be very expensive right there. Oil and cooling. Yeah, so that's going to pretty much cover... So I think that's a pretty good start. So that leaves us... Wait. We were allowed 45,000, not 40,000. Okay, so we have more to actually play with. Did I upgrade the flywheel? No, but I will. So we have more money than I thought to play with. So we're gonna. I already upgraded that. Intercooler. Okay, that's probably all we're gonna be able to handle. So there we go. We're just under 150,000 on the GTR. Now, I'm curious to see what the paint job will actually be. I want to go in and actually check out the community paint jobs and then see what they have to offer. If they don't have anything like super crazy, I may go in and do my own paint job. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, so we are in the community paint jobs. Let's see, that's actually really cool. So as you can see, a lot of the wide bodies have that crazy spoiler. I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't like the exact spoiler that they use. That's actually really interesting. I like that. And just the clean look like the Liberty Walk cars. I think that's such a clean look. and he kept the small spoilers. So there we go. See, now I'm curious. I'm gonna go on the internet and see if I can get some kind of inspiration. We'll see how I'm actually gonna paint my GTR. Alright guys, so I found my paint job. I did not actually create this. I found this on the storefront, but this is an insane paint job. Now, the reason I chose this, because these are videos of projects that I would build in real life given this budget. So I would honestly do something like this, and say what you will about it. I know this is not a lot of people's taste, but I really like the cars that stand out a lot. And I know, like, yeah, GTRs already kind of stand out, but like there are a lot of GTRs. If you go to any car show, there's going to be a lot of GTRs there. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's a dope car and everything, but I really want to like separate my car from everyone else's, not caring at all what the car actually is. Like, if I have just some cheap car, mine is going to look crazy because I'm going to put the time and effort into it. So this, to me, the colors of it are insane. It stands out. It's beautiful. So that is why I went with this paint job, and I actually really like it. So what we're going to do is there's a few last touches I want to do. I have to slam it all the way down. We're going to add a little bit of camber. Nothing insane, but we're going to add some noticeable camber. We're just going to stick at 2.5. And then we are going to get it as low as possible. And hopefully that will finish the build. I had like a really southern accent right there. Okay. Hopefully that will finish the build, and then we can get to racing with it. Alright guys, so if I'm in my GTR in the streets, obviously, you know, people know what a GTR is like that. People are going to be pulling up next to you trying to race you and stuff. So, I mean, I have to prepare for that during this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a street race. Okay, a Corvette. Typical Corvette guy is going to challenge the GTR. What the Corvettes never learned is that the GTR is always going to beat the Corvette. So let's prove it in this race right here. He's in a Z06. No chance. See, I'm already gone. There's no chance, guys. Always learn. If you're in a Corvette, don't challenge a GTR. Really, if you're in any other car besides the GTR, don't challenge a GTR. You're going to lose. Oh, God. That was almost really bad. Maybe that's why GTR is getting a lot of wrecks, because they are really cocky like that. But either way, we won the race. So GTRs may be able to destroy Corvettes all day racing. However, one thing GTR racers like to do is think that they're actually the fastest car out there. So what do? You drag race. Now, you gotta remember, you have a V6. Is this really gonna work out for you? So we get to the starting line of the drag race and we feel good, right? And we should. We're in a GTR. But is that really all that's gonna get us the win? Alright, and the race starts. We're still feeling good. We're still feeling good. We get a great launch, but then we look over and see an old muscle car is beating us. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird. We're in third place right now. But we're in a GTR. How could we possibly be losing? That can't possibly be happening. We had a bad launch, right? See, I'm confused now. See, I lost a drag race, but I was in a GTR. How does that happen? Maybe GTRs aren't the fastest. Alright guys, I hope you realize that this video was kind of a joke. Yes, I built the car. This is actually a dream car of mine. Like, this exact build, if I get a GTR, I'm gonna do it because I made this video. Like, honestly, this is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. But all the stuff afterwards, like making fun of the street races and the drag races, that was just a joke. I'm just stereotyping, making fun of the stereotypical GTR lover. So basically making fun of myself because I am a fanboy. But yeah, this is the car I would build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you in that next one. Peace out, guys.
Hold on, don't let go.